Good morning all. So after a wet day yesterday, Sunday anyway, so we were going to have the day off, but the wonderful hole for the footings that I dug is absolutely drenched. 2 inches deep in water. It's very wet, very muddy out here. It rained for probably about 6 hours yesterday. I think it's the leftovers of this storm that hit Portugal, skipped the Canary Islands and came up this way, so it's absolutely soaking. Yeah, we spent a nice day on the sofa yesterday. Looks like we're going to be doing a bit of work indoors today. It's supposed to rain later on. It's a bit dark over that way, then again it is only, well, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, but going through, sorry about the dark, going through to where we put our skips. I think that's going to have to be a job for this morning as well, clearing out the swimming pool. Yeah, let's get to it. That's a lot better. Saves me, I know it's going to rain today, but it saves me bucketing out twice as much water. So it's actually started to spit, so it looks like we're indoors today. We forgot to do a few little bits and pieces, so I'm going to sand these down quickly and get a coat of primer on them. Not looking forward to this. I like to give my brushes a little brush off with a wire brush, because then it catches all the little straggly hairs. Don't know if you can see them. Pulls them out every time. So after I clean a brush, I let it dry. And then just a quick going over. It'll just pull out all those loose hairs so that next time you paint, they don't get stuck in the paint. That will need a couple of coats. So if you're going to be using your paintbrush again with oil-based paint or anything, just wrap it up in a plastic bag and it'll keep for a day or two. Try not to get too much paint out because it will still dry, so I just use it and then just chuck it in there. And then old milk cartons obviously are waterproof, so they're brilliant for cleaning out your brushes and things like that. Very cost effective, because once they're done, just throw them away. Cost nothing.
You don't wash it with water?
No, you don't wash oil-based paint with water. Hayley the other day decided to wash her brush out, which was with this oil-based paint, in the sink with water. So her hands were absolutely covered in oil-based paint, and yeah, that was quite eventful. I'm going to leave this lot to dry. That's it. And that is us for now.
Oh, yeah, aren't you?
grab this string. Do you want it? Mm-hmm. No, I can have a break. Morning all. As you've just seen, I have spent the last 4 or 5 days digging out the footings for the garden wall. It's time to make some rebar frames. I've done a bit of research. I've never done anything like this before. That's just in case the concrete cracks or moves. It should stop it from shifting and cracking the garden wall that's on top. It's probably a bit of overkill putting the rebar in for such a small wall, but because we don't know, we might put a fence on the top in the future for whatever reason. If we get chickens and they start coming on the terrace, might have to stick a little fence up. So what the plan is to cut the rebar to size. I've done a few measurements already. Then I'm going to bend them like this into a rectangle shape, and then with some wire, which I have overkill as well, we tie the other rebar into each corner like this. We do it in 3-meter sections and then put that inside the concrete. Keeps it sturdier and hopefully it should do the trick, but obviously we won't find out for many years, and hopefully I'll never have to find out because I'd like to build the wall once and that should be it. So that is the job for today. The way that I'm going to bend them is I've clamped a piece of square tubing to my workbench, and then I'll mark them up with a grinder just in the corners, and with a bit of brute force bend them into shape. Let's go. What I've done here is I've marked up the measurements for where I need to bend them, just quicker than marking every single one out with a pen, and then I can just run along, put 3 or 4 in a line, hold them into place quickly, mark them up with the grinder and bend them. I've got to make 25 or 30 of these. Done.
No way, 32 seconds.
Really?
Get 'em faster.
Voy a bajar esto primero. ¿Dónde tienes? ¿Mitad a mitad? Vamos a verlo. Vale.
baby. Cease the job.
Right, get them all the same length as your end. That one's 30 in.
How many of these do we need to do?
Few.
How many is a few?
Okay. 3, 4,
Three?
5, I think 6, I think it is in total.
So we've had our delivery of sand and cement. That's what we were doing before. We were given.
Some, we've got another load tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's what we were doing before. We had a little tidy up in the garage. It was an absolute mess, so
It still is.
still is. So we've given it a tidy up, then added a lot more sand and cement, so there's not really much point to it.
No.
So taking it out of the garage, put it in the piles next to the cement mixer. That's for us to do the footings. So the footings of this wall.
The garden wall, yeah.
What we've just been doing there was making rebar frames.
That's rebar, yeah, not rhubarb.
Okay.
So this is rebar. I don't know what the technical term is, but we'll just call them rebar frames.
Rhubarb frames.
Rhubarb frames. And now what we're going to do, we've made 4, put them into place, put them into place and see whether we need to cut them down, they need tying together. So let's go and do that.
Let's go.
Okay, so you're going to want to go around that corner. So down, in, no, down, in. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm picking up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Right, move it. Now move it into place. See, put it down right here then.
Yeah.
Keep going. That'll do for now. So I've got to cut this one. Okay?
Okay, okay. Right time.
And those two just went straight in, and every single one of these I've hit a rock. Metal bits, is that all there is?
Yeah, 2 more.
Yeah.
Are you questioning your life choices yet?
Not yet. When I start digging all of this floor out, because it's got to come down about 8 inches, so about 20 centimetres, then I will start questioning why we are doing this. Oh, I'm in the sun and you're in the shade. Cheeky bugger.
Oh.
It's in the shape of a heart. It's my blessed eye, it's in the shape of a heart. Well, that's us for another week. The architect came this week, did all of our measurements for the extension and for the garage. So that's in progress, progress. Yes, it has been a hard week. Yes, I've done a lot of digging. It's a bit of a boring video, but
We're making progress.
oh yes, the
Definitely.
metal's in. So next week we can put the footings in, and then after that build the walls. So there is a plan for everything, and just see how it goes. Because we're working outside, we've got to hope with the weather and things like that, haven't we? But I would like to say thank you to absolutely everybody that's subscribed, everybody that comes and watches our videos.
All the comments.
Yeah, exactly.
So lovely.
It's crazy. So it's a huge thank you to everybody that watches, comments, likes. Everything that you guys do is a huge bonus for us.
So appreciative.
Very,
thank you so much.
very, very much. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Thanks for getting to the end of this video, and we'll say goodbye.
See you next time.
Bye.
I wish she's on then.